I ruined a vacation because I said no when my partner asked me to marry him. Am I the a-hole? My now ex-partner asked me to marry him even though I told him that I don't ever want to get married again. There's not really much to this story because the title explains it, but I, 42 female, have talked multiple times with my partner, 43 male, about this topic. I told him that I never want to get married. And it's not about him, but it's just the fact that I see no point in it. I was married once and had a horrible divorce when my ex tried to take away our daughter and more. Basically, I decided I never want to bound to anyone is that way. It's easier to just break up than to divorce. My partner isn't really happy with this, and he asked me multiple times what would change my mind and do I just not want to marry him. These questions started to infuriate me and would lead to arguments because I said it a million times. Last time we had an argument was at beginning of July when he started that topic again, and I told him that I think we need to stop this relationship because it's obvious we don't agree in it. I made a big deal about it, and my daughter and his kids were mad at me because I wanted to break up, but he didn't. I decided to stay, and I was finally convinced we were done with this topic and that he agreed to just continue living together until we went on vacation last week to Greece, and for some reason he asked me to marry him. It made me so mad. I seriously didn't know if I wanted to cry or scream. He asked me this in front of my daughter and his kids, and it made it even worse. I said no and went back to the room. They stayed behind and probably talked bad about me, but now I realize that not marrying him was a good choice, because even though I said no multiple times before, he thought that if he pressured me on vacation, at public place and in front of the kids, that I would feel obligated to say yes. I packed my bags and told my daughter to do the same. She was mad at me, but she will get over it. So we came back from the trip only 2 days after we arrived. I don't want to continue this relationship because I feel disrespected and disgusted by the way he thinks. Yikes, and I personally don't think I'm an a-hole, and this is more of a rant, but I guess you tell me. Eat it. Little add to this. Many people mentioning that my past relationship is the reason I don't want to marry, but no, it's not. I don't even think about my first failed marriage, and it's irrelevant. I just don't want to get married again because it doesn't feel special or important anymore. Besides that, since I left from vacation last week, he sent me multiple messages accusing me of cheating, and that being the reason I don't want to get married. He called me some shameful names, so that tells me enough about how much he really loved me or cared. Safe to say this relationship is completely over.